All right, cool. We got everything figured out. Well, if we get a copyright strike, it's a good one. Don't matter to me at this point. I'm gonna listen to what I want and listen to you too. There we go. It's a little better. It's at least tolerable. And that might look blue enough, so now we just gotta go here and boom. That works out great. Let's see. Yeah. Do this again. That's the best we're gonna get for right now. So let's just boop. I'm gonna make this way lighter. Say about this color maybe. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right. So now, if we were to even add the highlights in, there could work because right. So, this is from here to here. I need to lower the amount of paint and just increase the brush size to make it more like featherish. Nope, it's way too hard of a light. Nope. Okay. So, let's see if we look further back. That's why it's always important to check stuff like this. Let's see. Because I'm really just going to transfer this stuff over for the most part. But yeah. Gotta listen to some bangers while drawing, guys. Had to be done. Alright, let's see. And it feel real nice. Right in the sun. And the breeze wash over me. In front of me. Butterfly. Everybody wants to be a king. But yeah, and the best part about doing this is even if we draw over it, you can still see the light and the textures, so that works out perfectly. Nope, gotta balance it out now. That's really what it is, balancing out your keyframes of light and everything else that you're gonna need. Everything. One sec. Alright, we should be good though. Let's see. Alright, cool. Hope I don't sound too far away though. Let's see what's going on with this. Just slide my scroll down. I can just put. Okay, cool. That works perfectly. Yeah, at this point, if they just do me dirty, I don't even care no more. It's pretty ridiculous though. Not like, oh yeah, you can't play music. It's like, well, what am I gonna do? Just draw in silence? And just have y'all listen to me talk all day? That'd be pretty goofy, don't you think? Gotta make it somewhat interesting when I'm not talking, right? But you know, that's what we'll be doing, I guess. Alright, let's see. So we got that. Yeah, we got the lighting. The lighting is really good now. Now, two things I could do. In terms of my rendering, I can add even darker, sharper lines to show that this is metal refracting from a light source. Or, and that's a big if, or I could just like, no, I'm gonna just do what I was doing. Cause this is no different than what I was gonna do anyways. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. That's good, that's good. Actually, this helps out even more because see what happens if I just. Right, let's see if I just make it a little bit. Yeah. I'm just hoping that it still looks like metal. Yep, so that's still blue. I guess that's where we were trying to get. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is dope. This works. This works. And the best thing about it is, even if we don't have the light switch that we have for this, we can just use it as a standing point for where we could go more than anything else. Yeah, that's my biggest thing. Alright, here we go. We should be good. Let me try out my gain though. Alright, y'all shouldn't hear anything except me if that. But yeah. Alright, let's put music. No, let me see if I can just switch it out so we can play YouTube. Not YouTube, Spotify. Wait for you. We're gonna figure this out. I'll be right back. There we go. It works decent. So now let's test it out for real, for real. Yeah, that'll work for now. It's just gonna have to work. Because the way OBS is working is like it'll let me play it, but it'll be weird. Not completely weird or anything, but it works. It works fine. Alright. So now back to the drawing now. Back to the drawing. Yeah, I know what I want to do for this. But this looks good. Really good actually for me. So now that we have this, that gives us a little aesthetic of how I want to run my armor for this. And then I can test out some extra stuff too if I really want to. Which I might do. Keyword might. No, that should be fine. It's not gonna. That actually works perfectly since we're just refracting the light anyways. It works perfectly actually. So it's gonna have like these, not super huge, but like reasonably huge, reasonably sized shoulder armor. And so it connects, which you can tell us to be some ground we're doing. But yeah, we're just rendering that right now. That's more than anything is what I'm trying to test out first. You see, right, if we just, like, you could at least tell the armor is coming with the armor, but the light is hitting a certain radius. And actually, I'm gonna erase all of this and restart over. Now, one thing I'm probably gonna have to do though is figure out how to select some of this stuff because I want to keep it, but I also want to make it so that it's more unique in certain areas. See, it's also a reason why I kind of added that blue light instead of it being, oh yeah, it's just that. Right, if it's blue, it's going to refract blue depending on the environment. But it's more than likely going to be blue. That's the biggest thing. Because you grab any color and refract it with light, it'll use a reflection of the color, but it'll also be its own tone based on what the pigmentation of the armor or whatever object is more than anything else. Alright, cool. So we got that. Yep. So this armor is working really good, actually. Let me show you how. It's alright. Where is it at? Boom. There we go. If I throw a blue layer on that and just mask it, that'll be perfect. You know, in hindsight, that was a good idea, but I might change some of the stuff for it, to be honest. If not, I'm just gonna alter it to where it'll make more sense than anything else. Because I don't hate the blue that we have here. I want to add it in somehow without it looking too goofy. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Those lines can stay though, because they're not bad. That wasn't a bad decision that I made. But looking back at it, some of this wouldn't make sense. Considering how much rendering and stuff we have now. Like for instance, this. Some of this is fine, but the majority of it's gotta go. For me at least, that's how I see it. Not bad, ideally, but the way that we're rendering it now is completely different than what I was gonna probably end up with. So it's okay to make iterations and fix and or change stuff when you're doing the work in progress. I mean, even if you're considering a finished painting, no piece of work is ever really finished. That's why people always do re-renderings, or for instance, you try to get traditional classic like Renaissance paintings that are, I forgot the technical term for it, but it's basically redone so that it looks exactly like it, or at least 98% similar to what it would have looked like originally. And it's so funny because you'll also see like this yellow pigmentation stuff on it that is a sort of sheen for it, so it protects it instead of it just being like, oh, it's just conditioned to weather now. So that at least the paint won't be like chipped over time and debris and stuff will get over it, and that'll mess up the painting. Which is really good that they invented that at that point in time. Or at least if they had, I'm not going to say that they invented it because they probably didn't, but when it was made, it was a good thing. Because it's like now you can actually rasterize, there we go, rasterize old paintings. And at least if you have an understanding of what it originally would have looked like, you can just redo it. And it's not like completely erased as a historical piece, which is dope. That's at least the way that I see it, though. Love this song. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, wrong song. I forgot I played it for my Spotify. I was trying to play it for my YouTube. My YouTube tab that I have up here. This song is a banger. If y'all ain't never played the Sky Pilgrim game, I'm recommending it 100%. And you're like, oh, this game isn't good. Dude, the soundtrack is amazing. The game is a beat 'em up. And it's for a player. It's great. And it's based on a good movie. Talks about a lot of subjects of humanity. Like, you might start off bad, but you can try to do better. It's pretty much where it's coming from. Instead of be like, oh yeah, I'm just a jerk just because. Or at least not having an understanding of your actions having consequences, then realizing you, first of all, need to mature enough to understand the decisions that you make have bigger consequences than what you would actually, the intent of your action itself. But yeah, one of my favorite games, to be honest. Scott Pilgrim. Actually, I'm fixing some of this anyway, so it won't matter what I do now. But it will matter later, though. So, oh, wait a minute, no. I gotta go back to the other color that I had up here. That's what I was going to do. Let's see. Yep, that is the right layer, at least we know that. We know that's the right layer. So now, standing by the sign. Yep, playing this song. Good song. Okay, now the reason that I did that, you're probably like, oh, what, why did he do what he did? Now, look here. So now, since we set it to blue, this is gonna give even more pigmentation. I don't want to oversaturate with blue, but I at least want to show an understanding that this is supposed to be like a weathered armor that is affected by the elements. And blue is kind of a tricky color because it'll be like, right? Let's see. I'll go back to the other color that I had. Not. What's up? This works out perfectly for the way we have set up now. Alright, let's see now. Hmm. But if it's armor, right? In the literal sense, this is armor. We're gonna have to change some stuff. So, especially the type of armor I intended for it to be. Not like an overhaul, like, oh, change everything. No, we're just gonna change some stuff. Yep. Like this end is gonna need some more texture on top of that to show that it's blue. Because this, it looks blue, but if we were to do an add layer, it would look white. Like, let me show you. This normal layer we have on top, right? Let me change that to a different layer type. If not, it won't look white. It'll look like a super high detailed light blue. So, green. Really does not much. So we're just gonna go to actual color does see what that looks like. No. Okay, yeah, it's probably the most accurate color we'd be getting from what we have. Yep. So we have that, right? And now yeah, because if I even zoom out on this, right, it matches, accurately matches, which is good. Thankfully, because I would hate to have something be like, oh, I did this, and like, it does make sense stylistically, which is good that it does. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Wait, how long have we been streaming? Probably not that long, and we haven't been doing too much. I need to actually hunker down and do what I gotta do. That's what we're gonna do now. Alright, 30 minutes. We got time. We got time. Okay. Because I'm mostly looking at reference images of what we can do for the armor. That's, I'm gonna be honest, and trying to find music too. Should we add engraving? No, I'm not gonna add engraving. It would just, but it wouldn't muddy the look, but it wouldn't. It just wouldn't fit my character. I think so. Or at least at the point in time, that would make more sense for him to not have engraving. Hmm. So we got the light. We got yup. That's what I was gonna do. There we go. Now for this, we are going to the texture on top. One sec. All right, we should be good now. Yep. There we go. Okay. So now, wait a minute. Something's right. What's that? Okay. I think I figured it out. Man, kids are yelling loud. He not playing. He said, ah, bro. No, I don't blame him, bro. He was going through that at time, so I don't blame him. All right, let's see what happened here. Yeah, we're good. It should be fine. Not too loud to where you can't hear me for sure. Okay, let me see. Now we're good, or at least we should be. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yep. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. Yeah, this works. So now, yep, I'm just. Oh, this actually works perfectly because now we have this, right? So now. I love you, 100 proof. Turn to me. Yes, I hate you too. All right, that works good. Oh my gosh, that works amazing. This joint hit. Because if I already even do that, let's make it low. Okay, that works. That actually works. Yeah, let me zoom out. That works. You can see every smaller detail, but not 100%, which works actually perfect. Pretty good. Mm-hmm. So now, let me talk about this. Make this armor. This is working good. Man, who would have thought just adding a little bit of texture makes a lot of a difference? Yeah, pretty much everybody, but my point still stands.
Look at you, listening to Spotify while you do whatever it is you're doing. That's exactly why it makes sense to promote your business here. Yeah, your business. Whether you have 2 employees or 2,000, your
Right. Yep, playing this for sure. Yeah, this is working really good actually. Let me zoom out to show you guys the difference. You can still see those little blue lines that I made too, even if you zoom out. Like that's amazing. It's really hard to get stuff like that to do when you're drawing anyways. So like if I were to print this stuff would show up, which is really good. And actually, hmm. Go ahead and copyright me YouTube. I don't even care anymore. I'm trying to draw, man, listen to some tunes. But it is what it is. I ain't even surprised no more. YouTube is not the same now. You can't even play a 2-second clip or even try to put it as like super far background music. It's like, nope, copyright. It's like under what grounds? They own the music, so now it's like you can't even play it. Which honestly angered me because it's like, you know, people have gotten paid off of doing that prior, but now it's like a big deal. These guys are making billions of dollars. I understand the rights of them getting their money, but like, I still created the majority of the content, or the person that created the majority of the content is getting done over because they played a 2-second clip. It's pretty silly to me. Yeah, because it's like at this point, then what do you do like with music breakdowns and everything? Like, do you like, oh yeah, we gotta copyright it because it's like it's educational, yes, but it's like using somebody else's music. It's like, well, that's kind of the point. I love this song. Stupid. Wait a minute. Okay, copyright or not, I'm playing this joint right here. This channel is going up. Let's go, baby. I'm gonna say it's playing. I think it is. Now, if y'all never seen The Crow, I recommend you watch it. It's a really good movie. Brandon Lee's last movie. That's not what I'm saying. It's just a good movie. Just my #1 recommendation. Go ahead and watch The Crow. If you haven't. Really good movie. Okay, so now we got that. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna turn that later off. We don't need that for now. Put that on screen. How'd I know it was that color? Let's go. We are making W's. Screen. So what did I do there? I'll figure it out later. #1. Could never say. Could never do. So yeah, this looks good. Oh no, actually it don't, because now we gotta. This works. This could work. Now let's do the top area, right? Alright, that looks even better, I would say. Because now we have a little bit of that texture I was talking about that we need for just in general. It'll work well. Now for this, we're just gonna. But the one thing that I do love about this is if we wanted to do something like, say, this, we could. I'm about to show you though. Because me saying this is not actually show you what I'll be talking about. So we're gonna do it. What else? Wait, what's that? There we go. There it's great. Alright. Next thing we're gonna do variation colors for sure. In the crowd playing the dream. That actually works really well. Let me zoom out. Let me see how this would look. Because, be honest, it's not terrible, but it could use a little bit of work, a little bit more shimmer, a little shine, you know. The good stuff. You feel me, dog? All right, let's see. Is this the right color? This might be the. No, that's the wrong color. We gotta go back to the other one. If I'm correct. That's the right color. There we go. There we go, baby. There we go. Put my charger on real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, a little bit of the Depeche Mode to start my evening. A little bit of that angst, if you will. What's that? All right. No, wait. Pepper, I mean, all you want, YouTube. You're so trash. Yeah, this will work fine. Now let's see. Yep, that'll work good. Things get broken. Things get broken. Things get broken. Not it. Things get broken. No, it's wrong. Alright, let's see. This could pass. Yeah, that could work because it separates those two, right? But actually, yeah, that'll work. But it's a clip. Nope, that's wrong there. Things get broken. Broken. Oh, that. Oh, oh, tell me this don't look cold right here. This look great. Oh my gosh. Wait till I'm done. Y'all not even ready, son. It's about to go crazy. We got a pretty good amount of layers going up. Yeah. I'll just add a little bit more darkness. Let's see. One second. I ain't never heard this song. Okay. Policy of truth. Alright. Alright. Hmm. Fresh Mode's a banger, of course. Alright, let's see something. No, we're good. We're good. Cool. All right, cool. We should be good though. Mm. He's my best friend. Love this song. My bad. That was some changes dropped off my desk. This has got to be way better though. Let's see. Alright, so let's get to this. Yeah, I think this is looking really good. Like, let's see. I know I did a layer where it would affect not everything else, but like, it's a layer that had it so that this looks blue that I'm surrounding with my cursor. But yeah, we should be good. Love this song. This song is good. This is my favorite type of music. 80s had some bangers, not gonna lie. 90s did too. But it was a huge shift change in music, stylistically. Alright, let's see. So we got that. We got that right. Yep. Now, I need to find that layer that I had as highlight, so that's the problem. That's what I'm trying to find more than anything else. It wasn't none of these. Was it ad? Of course it was ad. Of course. Wow. I fumbled the bag, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Thought I had it ready. No. Wait a minute. Nope. It's this one? No, that's another problem. I need to use the correct one. Let me change this to normal. That's why it was way lighter anyways. There we go. That's way better. That looked, I was like, that is completely off color wise. I hope that it shows it for you guys, but that is something I have no idea on. I mean, it's just all on YouTube in terms of how they're showing my monitor and everything else, display wise. But for me, all the details are showing up, so I'm trying to really stream my screen so it looks 100% like how it does. Instead of it just being like, oh, it looks pretty dark, because my computer, it looks like darker than it normally would be. But for my display tablet, it looks perfectly fine. Which isn't a problem with my, laptop or anything. It's just like, it might just be a Clip Studio paint thing where it's like, oh, if it looks this dark, then it's just gonna look this dark because of your monitor. Or how much, hertz and everything else is producing from your said monitor. Yeah, this is looking good, honestly. I'm enjoying this. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this to add, because now we have our colors correct now. So we ain't gotta worry about that. And now that we have that layer, now we can just do as we please. Let's see, what should I add is to make it shine out more? Well, shine. But it's kind of the thing though, if we make it shine there, would it make sense? Right? I know it's gonna reflect from the side, so let's just zoom in on those and see how that would look. At least from that standpoint, we'd be thinking about it, or at least showing that we are paying attention to the small details. Okay. Okay. That's fine for now. So we're just gonna nope. Go back. No. Let's see. This actually looks a little weird, to be honest, because I don't think it would reflect that much. Let me just that would make, I feel like that would make even more sense though. So let me just. That should be fine because it's not really something too crazy going on. Let's zoom out. That looks fine to me. It doesn't look like, oh my gosh, it's terrible or nothing. It looks passable. Makes more sense though, at least. Yeah. Because to be honest, some of this wouldn't make sense. Nope, can't do super scratchy method. That wouldn't make. That just wouldn't hit. Let's see. Was that? No. Right, let's see.
That's my song. Freak. Well, that song in the background.
Erase this. And this. So now, it looks a little more three-dimensional. Yep. I think this actually fits. I'm gonna be honest. Me personally, I think it fits. Just me though. I think it works out really well. Okay, so now we're not really boggled down by too much in terms of what we can do, because it'll make sense now. Because right, let's say this is super hyper detail with a certain style, and what we have here is all just makes sense because it's rendered the same way. We're just adding on textures now, which is amazing that we can do that. So now it doesn't look super-esque. It doesn't look super airbrushed. Now it looks like it has form and painting and everything else, which is good. Like Frankenstein hands look better, I would say so, personally. I'm not done. He's gonna have like wrapping and everything else on them too, so I'm probably gonna do that for my next stream. And then I'm probably gonna upload the progress to my Instagram and everything else, which is gonna be in the description and everything else, more than likely. That way it at least makes sense. Instead of you guys being like, oh, where's this stuff at? Like, oh, where do I find more of his art? Like, now you'll just know where it is. Which is good. Let's see. Nope. Let me just do a little bit larger airbrush size.
Maybe your internship is formal. Maybe really that one.
Let's see. Now let me just.
Or
This one's fine. This works good actually. This is fine. It's not terrible. I like it. Not the song. I mean, the song's good. It's Depeche Mode. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's pretty good for this one. This works out good, actually. Honestly, this is pretty good. I think so. No, let me see. Let's do a little bit of softness and soften some of these areas. Because right, the light realistically wouldn't hit all these parts super duper hard or nothing crazy, but it would hit them enough. Excuse me. Let's see. So I'll go here. That looks actually pretty good because now it shows like the light's not hitting it 100%, but it's hitting it enough. I'm really enjoying this piece. And actually, I'm just gonna have to transfer some of these layers and everything else over to Clip Studio from Procreate. So I edited it. Well, I didn't edit it. I fixed it in Procreate because right, I just figured right. So now this area, right, the shoulder and the neck guard wouldn't be. The neck guard wouldn't cover over. It'd be the other way around. The shoulder would cover the neck guard, obviously, because the neck is. The neck would realistically be behind the shoulder guard. Shoulder pads, however you want to call them. But yeah, that's one of the things I just noticed though. So, trying to fix stuff in ideation and prior so that I don't have to worry about it too much later on. Similar like the pants. Because, right, we have the light, obviously, we have our light source. It would hit from the back of the head. And now, we can also do, since we have texture, thank goodness, we can add like a mist or a smoke texture at the bottom. This area, right? Let me add a layer to show what I'm talking about. So, this area. Oh, I'm an eraser, not. That's okay, still same idea, essentially. Yeah, like if I want to draw smoke clouds, I can, which is going to be really dope. It's going to be really dope, I think so. It's going to be more form and everything else. So why are these not going any bigger, though? Let's see what's up. Okay, these could work. Yep. So if we want to edit it, we can just throw stuff like that onto it, which would be good. And everything else, we just got a clip, select and everything else. And then the rocks, right? The rubble is what we're going to do next. After we're done with the character. And Sky, I'm just going to keep the same. And then that's practically it. Other than the swords. It's really about it. I don't have too much other stuff I intend on editing or fixing afterward. But yeah. Yeah, people aren't ready. Think about like, you made it like I did make this. I put in all the detail I could. It's gonna be great. Can't wait, man. Excited. So let's go ahead and try to get some of this done. Actually, let me study some cloud forms. And to be honest, it wouldn't matter because this is like not fiction, but like smoke behind them essentially. So it wouldn't matter how detailed it gets. It just helps to know how in depth we can get specifically. The song is pretty good. Think about, we hear your music. I'm like, yeah, I know, but do I care? No, not really. They're like, we hear the music we had. It's copyrighted. I'm like, okay, and it's got to do with me. Like, well, you made the video. It's like, well, why should you guys be getting paid off of my content? It's pretty stupid, to be honest. I just want to play some tunes and draw. Leave me alone, please. And they're like, nope, we need money. I'm like, I'm not even monetized yet, so you guys doing this is just you guys just being jerks. But go off, I guess. Versus like 2014, 2015, they were less about that and more about like, oh, if you're exclusively just playing music, then yeah, we got a problem. It's like, well, no, I'm not just playing music. It's like, oh, okay then. And I'm not one to be like, oh, don't credit the musicians. Like, obviously, these are not my music. These are not anybody's music that I know who made it, but I'm doing it to not focus per se, but have something instead of me just talking and drawing, which it helps, to be honest. That's also kind of why I watch Icebergs. It's not just like, oh, it's just me talking all day and then it's just like no music. Like, that would be pretty boring. To me, at least. It's just an appeal to it more than anything else. But it's a positive aspect and appeal more than anything else. Now, honestly, I might make a variant where it's like him bladed up and everything. I think that would be pretty dope. Where it's like he's literally just went to town on some guys and then just got beat up essentially. But he's like still there. You know, he's still there. Like a dogfight sort of situation. I think that would slap. But that's just me. Let's zoom out. Let's see how much space we can use actually. Yeah, we can throw some hands and stuff at the bottom actually. That'll work perfectly. Or at least some enemies at the bottom, something like that later on. So, yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because instead of it being, oh yeah, we just got stuff, I kind of figured where this piece was going. I knew this, the city background, the character in the middle, and then the elements in the back. That I knew that was gonna be there. I just also kind of had to consider how detailed we were gonna go. But you know, now that I got an idea, it's gonna work perfectly. Not perfectly, but really well. And so now I'm gonna draw in some clouds. So let's see how this works. All right. That's how we auto select. So.
I'm Charles Holmes, The Ringer Music Show.
And I'm Cole Kushner from Dissect, and Charles and I are teaming up to create Last Song Standing, a new show where we determine an artist's single best song by debating our way through their entire catalog.
And for our first season, we're covering Kendrick Lamar. We're talking Good Kid to Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Morale, the mixtapes, the Lucy's, and the features.
Listen to Last Song Standing on the Dissect podcast feed, only on Spotify.
Y'all probably sitting here like, what is he drawing? I'm doing that online for the clouds. I know it doesn't make sense now. It'll make sense later though. Here we go. Yeah, source consource, we just do a bunch of pigmentations on here. Okay, good God. I was like, it disconnected. That don't make no sense. Thank God it just reconnected. That's my biggest thing. If it didn't get reconnected, I was gonna be like, dang, I'm hurt. I figured out the cloud stuff later, actually. I got the majority of this done, though, thankfully. Yeah. Let's study rocks. Yeah, this joint hitting. I'm gonna be honest. This piece is hitting, and I'm glad that it is. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna just throw a layer on here. Select the rebel and start doing that for now, cause I'm gonna try to get most of this done. If I got to working this on, I may not need to. Nope. That is a 1 pound less elections. Let's see if we can paint up. Wait, waves actually. Nope. Let's see. Oh, that actually works for that. But now we need to select our rocks. So let me see. Rocks. What? Invert this selection. Nah, it's got most of the rocks. I'm glad that I'm using all this right now too. Because now I can change saturation of it and everything else that I need. Things get broken. So let's see if we just put this in a normal. Let's see. Yeah, that's like 80% of the piece. Thank God. We got it. Oh, wait, no, wrong way of doing that. We gotta go back to this. Nope. Way too large of a paint size. Let's go back to this size. Now we can go back in, zoom in, add all the little details we need. Ain't nothing wrong with this, so it's pretty good. Yep. So now, basically got everything we need that I'm aware of. Don't ask me what the rocks are blue. They just are. Increase the size more realistically. Head over heels. Don't throw it away. Throw it away. Don't. My brother. Throw it away. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah. Now we can add all the texture we need in the rocks and everything else, so we should be good. About an hour 30 minutes stream, pretty good. Rocks would have a really not weird look, but we'll look to it makes sense. Definitely gonna need more of this. So And then nope. There we go. Reconnected. Cool. Let's see.
Today on Hey Culligan, smooth skin and soft hair comes from where? Here's Mike.
Hey Culligan, I've tried every conditioner, lotion, and body wash known to man, and my skin still feels like sandpaper.
It could be your water, Mike.
Oh, that's harsh.
More like hard water. Are you interested in smart high-efficiency water softeners from Culligan Water?
Huh?
Want baby smooth skin and soft, luxurious hair?
Yeah, can you hurry? I have a date tonight.
We're already on the way, Mike. Let us help you out with the free in-home water test from a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
When you don't know where to turn, 211 is here for everyone in every community across the Commonwealth. If you need help with necessary resources like food,
Definitely zoom out. Look at this, and it looks good. Looks decent. It's passable. Now we're just adding in more details to the rocks.
just dial 211 from your phone or text your zip code to 898211. You can also visit Kentucky211.org to get started. 211, get connected, get help.
Hey Spotify listeners, Lucid Drew here. Right now you're listening to my latest single titled It Ain't Even Like That. Please listen to this song. I spent half my savings on this. Please do it. I'm very desperate. Please. Thank you. Please do it.
But we're streaming pretty good, actually. I thought we'd be streaming a lot worse. Can't be all weird. Something's messed up. So that's just for the clouds, while I'll add in later. But yeah, I'm trying to get this part done mostly. The parts that I already have up here. That way I can just throw in the extra parts later on. And then just mesh this into one piece and do it as a time lapse for my channel. That way it makes sense and meld together and mesh together, however you want to say it. It'll just work. But okay, now that we have this, we can actually. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Yep. So since the rocks to be hitting here, I'm just gonna have it so that it hits the back of this. Hmm. This is definitely comic book-esque look. I love it. I really do. This is about to slap. Like the high level contrast for the rocks. It's almost like it's cell shaded, which is not bad. It works. I'm gonna add more details though. If we're gonna try to do something like this. Here's what I'm gonna do. So what I do have selected, I'm gonna throw a layer on. Let's do a little bit gritty. Yeah. Yeah. So we can throw more of that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. That's not even within the layer that we need. So we're gonna just. Nope. I gotta go. I agree with it. U-O-S. Alright, let's see if we can we move this up? We probably could, but yeah, I'm gonna just. Oh wait, yeah, I could just do this. Multiply. Not color, man. Multiply. So now that we have this, it'll show up pretty well on camera. That's what my problem was. I did do not repeat. This will show up way sooner now. Let's set it up as a tone. Yeah, that looks good. Mm-hmm. And I can just move this up if I need to. So let's just no, that's the wrong layer. This is the layer you want to move. Nope. I'm moving the wrong layer. Duh, we need to move that. Alright, let's see how this looks from further. It shows up pretty well as a distinct look. That looks pretty good, actually. This song is a banger. Let's see. Which I'm like, what song? Like, you can barely hear. I'm like, oh, that's kind of the point. No, I'm playing. No, no, no. Wrong way. So now I know what I need to do. Select this, this. How do I auto select? Let me try to remember how to auto select. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Alright. This works perfectly. Let's see. Back to auto select. Now we go boom. Nope. Oh no, we got deselect that. Try it again. Why is he doing that? narrow it down to the wrong one. And like, so a lot of back and forth stuff now. We getting it.
List them in.
Choose from the largest selection of free 5G phones from brands you love, like Samsung. Switch now and save more, only at Metro. If congested, the fraction of users greater than 35 gigabytes per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus T-Mobile due to prioritization. Video streams in SD, requires eligible port-in. See store for details.
I wanted to know why some people who get COVID-19 get it so bad. I found out it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, smoking, and asthma. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, there are things you can do, like asking your healthcare provider if an authorized oral treatment is right for you. Learn about an option at treatcovid19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
Would you look at that? It's Tuesday already. Do you know what you're doing for dinner?
Tacos, tacos, tacos.
Of course you do. It's taco night.
Cheers.
And with Old El Paso, you can put a fun, flavorful taco spread on the table in no time. Try Old El Paso stand and stuff shells for classically crunchy tacos that stand up on their own. Or try stand and stuff bowls for an easy to fill favorite for the whole family. Find Old El Paso at a store near you.
What's good, yo? Alright. So we're about an hour, almost 2 hours in, so that's good. Now what I'm gonna do next is the paints, and I'm ending this live more than likely. This thing is doing really good though. Yeah. Now it's like I got this comic book texture that works out to the whole piece now. So it's being like, it's just there to be there. And now you have this too. Or whatever. Let me turn back on this too. So even if we were to like zoom out or something, we should be good. Let me zoom out. If you look at this as a piece, it just works so far visually. Because right, we have the background, foreground, and the middle ground should be basically these rocks behind it. If I do rocks and clouds or this debris, that works out perfect. So yeah. Now let me zoom out more. Shit. Positionally, it just makes sense. So let's see. Yeah. Now let's do a little more detail for the pants.
What's good, everybody?
What's up?
Piston Mike.
This music slaps. This movie was fire. Very goofy, but it was good. Of Destiny Child. Sing. Oh, no, I don't need that. It's just, I'm good. And they're like, what is this about? Like, originally I had like my Procreate file stuff up here that it would make sense with, but now. Excuse me. Ring out. Kapow. Jack Black is super goofy, but I love it. Destiny Child. Don't want to be like super monotone and it'd be too boring as a person. It's like when you have another teacher that just don't have any enthusiasm, or at least they don't sound like they do. Just boring as a lecture holistically. Nah, but I'm not going to have so far. There is one thing I might have forgotten about the armor. No, that should be good though. Should be good. It looks really good on what I have, anyways. Not gonna try to change nothing if it doesn't need to be. Destiny.
Add style to your bathroom with a Kohler Elate Slide.
Only wish I knew.
The frameless design emphasizes its tempered glass to create a
It really is. No. I was talking about Bon Iver. I was like, wait a minute. I just thought about like, oh yeah, that's a song.
Learn about an option at Treat.
Learn about an option.
This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
I hate these ads. I really do. I don't even use Photoshop. I barely use Adobe. Adobe's good, but Clip Studio Paint to me is better. To me, personally. Like, you gotta consider, look what I'm able to accomplish right now. Oh, wait a minute. Delete a layer that I needed. I may have. And you know what? That's okay. What's my color burn layer? Let's see. Color burn. Oh yeah, that's just to darken those areas. Of course, that's what that was. Store. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. We need that. We definitely need that, dog. Mm-hmm. And I know who. Yeah, now we can use this to accent those blue areas. It's a rough Yep, this worked pretty good actually. Yeah, because now it separates everything in a sense. Now it's like minor details that I'd be doing for that. That works pretty good actually. I'm genuinely kind of shocked, to be honest. And so now that we have this, I'm just gonna see what I can try to do for this. And now we should be good. So darken these areas. Let's see. Do something like this. No, that actually probably would have made more sense to do the way that I was going to. Looking back now at it. Yeah, it's okay. We'll be fine. It's not gonna destroy nothing. Or do nothing crazy, at least. Nope. Yeah, we doing big things out here now. Yeah, y'all done. Y'all done. You ain't even ready for what I'm gonna do next. Nah, I'm joking with you. But this looks way better now. Just thinking about it, to be honest. It's this one that I need. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Let us on. Know what? So what? And they're laughing. Nah, honestly, I can just use this piece whenever I need. So, let's see what it does with this. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Feel for you, for you. How you feel? I know how you feel. Okay. You feel how I feel. Nothing else. Break out, break out, break out. No, oh, no, that doesn't. That's not gonna work. Not for this, at least. Cause yeah, that's not. I was just not duplicating. It is mirroring what I needed. Plastic type. I think it's 51%. It's so pretty much just if I'm right or wrong. Tears here for you. How you feel? I know how you feel. So now we can use not only that, but now we can also use the power of shading. Because shading has a lot of power, right? Like, we gotta consider, if we even just take this off, right, the comic dot layer, that gives it depth in terms of closeness to farness, which is kind of why I use the comic dots anyways. But now, we also have the added bonus that we now have shading on top of that. Because now, that shows depth, even if we were to do this as like just a painting alone with no line art. Like, if I could just take this off, that would show a lot of detail that we would already have. Because now it's like we just have depth, just showing what we need to show instead of what we feel like not wouldn't matter, but it just adds on more details, which is really good. which is why it's important to understand the values of not only painting, not to be like, oh, you need to know how to do every single thing about painting. No, painting is well versed. There's people that are still learning new stuff now that have been painting longer than I've been alive. Let's say Alex Ross. He has a sort of format, but he probably changes stuff and adds new techniques in and a bunch of other stuff. But that's the thing. You're constantly learning as artists. It's not like, oh, I'm just definitively have this style now. Like, my style may be this now, but in 5 to 7 years, it might be completely different. I mean, it'd be great if I get known for the style that I'm doing now, but, you know, you gotta improve. You can't just stay stagnant in the sense of, oh, yeah, this is my definitive style. Like, no. Guitar Mirror even changed his style over time. You gotta consider that. That's the guy who made Berserk, and it's well known. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, like,
Advocate for those who need support and make a difference in your community. Earn a Bachelor of Social Work from Grand Canyon University. GCU is a premier private Christian university offering online social work programs with affordable tuition and personalized support. In addition, you can earn your Master of Social Work by completing the Bachelor of Social Work plus just 1 additional year instead of 2. Find your purpose. Visit gcu.edu/socialwork to learn more.
and now it doesn't affect anything because now we also have the added consideration that we don't have the same layer on and duplication. Or I guess mirroring is what we would call it, technically speaking. Yeah, so like you can still see this even if I were to make this like say a little higher percentage rate. It's just a bonus to just be able to like, oh, he actually added in the minor stuff. He could just add in and say like what he has now. Like if we were to even look at this a little further, we could tell there's a difference. Let's go to and from. We see him in the night till I'm not afraid of. No, me, I probably got like 50 layers up here right now. Wait a minute, where is that layer though? King Odira. Yeah, you can tell there's a difference, even if it's not too noticeable close up. But you can tell even further away it looks different. Like there's variation. It's not just consistently that one way of doing it. Like let's see, zoom out here, right? Actually, let me zoom out even further. About here. We take this off. You can tell there's not as much variation now. Instead of there being shading, it's just different. It's just good. It means that we're actually impacting our piece instead of it just being, oh, it's cool. Or we're not considering the fact that we have shading techniques that we have to do for this piece. Because we do need to add shading. It's just gonna look really weird if we don't. But it's not only that, it's the fact of, right? Whatever you can do to make a piece better, do your best. That's all I gotta say. Artistically speaking. And everything else, I would say, of course, applies to that as well. It's gonna be difficult, but it's gotta get done, you know? Not something you can just try to be like, oh, I got it done, and, you know, you look back realizing, this would have been a lot better if I would have done this, or, oh, this would have been a lot better if I would have tried it this way. It's the fact of doing it that counts more than anything else. And to do it successfully, I would say is even harder to do. You're not gonna make 100% of the shots accurately. You're gonna make make some rebound. You're gonna mess up sometimes, but learn from those mistakes. It's not wrong to make mistakes. It's better to make mistakes and learn from them than to be like, oh, I'm flawless. No human is perfect. We make errors. It's not a problem. It's trying to stay stagnation and not try to improve that makes it a problem. When it's like, oh, I don't need to change, or oh, I don't need to try to be better. No, wrong layer. Is it? Yeah, that's the wrong layer for sure. Oh wait, no, that's the right layer for this. But where's the other? Probably way at the bottom. Yep, it's here. Yep. Yeah, that's MF Doom. If it's not him, it's probably Mr. Fantastic who's rapping. So now we have a good mediator, and by that I mean a good middle ground for our rendering slash high ground, which is why we did what we did. We're on the racer, aren't we? Yep, that was a problem. Knew it. Had a feeling. Oh, yep. Listen to Jay Dilla, of course. Gotta play that Jay Dilla. Beat is fire. Just the part where it's going. Love this part. Yep. No, go back. Control Z that. Now I'm just gonna do something like this.
92% of households that start the year with Peloton are still active a year later.
All because of a fancy bike?
It's not just a bike. Peloton makes treadmills too.
All treadmills are the same.
Our treadmills can adjust speed and incline automatically.
Don't matter what color we're using now because we have it.
Squeezing in a power walk or training
Basically done. Not 100%. Pretty much done.
92% stick with it. So can you. Try the Peloton Tread risk-free with the 30-day home trial. New members only. Not available in remote locations. See additional terms at onepeloton.com/home-trial.
racing crew. Trip for two. Nail the final interview. Game with Doug. Brand new mug. Come here, kid. Give me a hug. The more you want to do, the more we want to do. New COVID-19 boosters designed for recent Omicron variants are now available. Learn about eligibility and schedule a free updated booster today at vaccines.gov. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Meet Joe A,
Hi.
Joe B,
Hello.
and Joe C.
What's up?
3 everyday Joes perfecting their banking with Chase. Joe A is locking his lost debit card with the Chase mobile app. Joe B is cruising toward his new ride with AutoSave. And Joe C's Chase banker is helping him budget to go back to school. Tools that help protect, support for what's next.
This looks
One
good.
bank that puts you in control. Visit Chase.
Yeah, this looks good. I like it.
Chase,
It's pretty good.
Make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Messaging and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank NA member.
Because even if we were to turn it off, you can tell the difference. There's shading now. It also shows depth, which is great. So if I were to even make it dark here, you know, do a little, no, not eraser. Yep. I gotta add even little details like cracks or whatever in here. Probably gonna do that later though. But for now, not the pen, I need the airbrush for that. So I can just blend it in. Let's see, brush size. See? But you can tell the difference, see? Because now it's like, boom. That feels good. I like it. You can tell these are rock. You can tell what's going on. It's very coherent still. Actually, I like it. Picasso, you know, not Picasso, but it still stands. It's really good drawing so far. And if we even zoom in here, you can tell there's details here. There's just details everywhere now where it works. The most parts that matter, like say his suit, that would make sense. And then everything else that you have is just, it looks good. Just looks Italian chef's kiss right here. It's working really good. And here's the other good thing. I could just, right? So now that this is a new layer. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do a little test. Nope. Me. Yeah, I could just show differentiation through this one. Believe. Yep. Nope. And you know, how do I soft? Okay, that's basically the opacity. So let's just. That works. Great. So now we have that. The minor difference, but you should be able to tell. Because the armor is going to cover that, so it's going to cover the bicep and tricep area. And then you have, well, bicep mostly, and then you have the forearms, the hands, and the elbows that are closer, so they're going to be having more light protruding from them. So yeah, it would make more sense closer to the camera. But yeah, this is pretty much what I got so far. I think I'm doing pretty good. I think it works overall. Now, the only thing I'm probably going to do after this is fix the swords. And then this for sure. Do the pants. Yeah, if we turn off that layer, everything else changes. Change the part, yeah. Everybody's business gone. Wait, is that? This is the layer, ain't it? Yep. Slow the opacity. Do a little bit of. Can we tone this? Oh, we can. But yeah, that works nice. Good. Real good. Because so you can zoom in. Yeah, you can see it. Let me test out something too. I just gotta erase those lines. Comic dots.
It could be your water, Mike.
Oh, that's harsh.
More like hard water. Are you interested in smart high-efficiency water softeners from Culligan Water?
Huh?
Want baby smooth skin and soft, luxurious hair?
Yeah, can you hurry? I have a date tonight.
We're already on the way, Mike. Let us help you out with the free in-home water test from a local Culligan Water expert at Culligan.com.
When you don't know where to turn, 211 is here for everyone in every community across the Commonwealth. If you need help with necessary resources like food, housing, utilities, healthcare, employment, and more, contact 211. Caring experts are available 24/7. Just dial 211 from your phone or text your zip code to 898-211. You can also visit Kentucky211.org to get started. 211, get connected, get help.
Okay, I wouldn't probably. I don't like that it's blue here. Okay, it should be fine now. Now I know y'all like, I probably can't see this. It's like, well, we got it. So now, this one, it is the other. Let's go to frequencies. Alright, so with this. Yeah, I think this works. This just works. It makes sense. It's coherent. It's readable. You can tell what's going on. Looks great. I like it. This my, yep, that's that layer. So, no. That is my actual layer that I'm going to need to replicate from this. Alright. Yeah, I think we got a pretty good start so far. We got more of them than I expected. Like for instance, we got most of the armor rendered, like 80% of it, I would say. And then we also now have the rocks rendered, so we don't have to worry about that later. And even, I mean, hey, even this is rendered. The armor, the rocks, and that. No, this we already rendered. We're just gonna replace it with the blue instead of the white. At least the way that I see it would make more sense to do it that way. Because this just basically covers that point we need. So let's see. No, wait. I'm just make this as a normal layer. Yep. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just This is enough comic dots in this piece so far. The rest would just be a painting, pretty much. Yeah, this is enough. What having an actual piece of work. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good ratio. Well, it's soaring a little dream. Look in the machine. Well, done. Oh wait, no. Actually, gotta go back. Memories. There we go. And now we can just use our handy dandy eraser. Just put in the what?
For me, this book was a way to articulate feelings about music that I had never been able to put words to. It helped me make sense of sound and emotion and the way those things can intertwine. And I think that if you read closely and listen even more closely, this book might do the same for you. This is Hanif Abdurraqib, author of They Can't Kill Us Until They Kill Us. I look forward to meeting you on Spotify alongside the music that inspired these stories. I'd be honored to be your next great listen.
I'm actually glad this layer isn't like duplicate as well on mirror. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think I did pretty good so far today. Overall, probably my longest stream. Actually, is that my longest drawing stream? I think it is 3 hours, right? Let me check my videos. I would say that's probably the longest I've done so far. Was this, yeah? The longest I've ever done was like hour 36, so about 3 hours. I'd say that's pretty solid. We got a lot done, more than I expected. I know it's more or less like me trying to figure out the stream and stuff, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I greatly do appreciate it. I know you guys probably got stuff you got to do and whatnot, but I greatly appreciate you guys looking at my channel, just taking the time of your day to see my content. It's greatly appreciated, for real. But yeah, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. I'm out. Peace.